Let's take you back now to the Olympic torch as it travels through Canberra.
Our correspondent Andrew Stevens joins us live from Canberra. He's on the line right now. And Andrew, I understand, at least for the Australian leg of the torch relay, we are nearing the end, if not there already.
Chris, it's very hard to hear you because the crowd has just erupted in a huge roar here. Ian Thorpe has just run the final leg of the torch relay. He's arrived at the final destination. There is now a mass of people pressing down the area to catch a glimpse of probably Australia's best-known sportsman, multiple gold medal winner, just arriving at the end stage of the Olympic torch for the 29th Olympics. A huge crowd here now, Christy. Thousands of people pressing their way forward. It's rather an incongruous sight, seeing that the dragons, the lions, and the lion dancers here going down through the gum trees to get a better picture and get better shots of this event as it unfolds here. Christy, it's all very exciting at the moment. There's a lot of people pushing forward, as I say, trying to get a glimpse. There have been 80 runners here today. The sports relay lasted a little over 3 hours. And there has been a lot of goodwill expressed along the track. There have been protests. There have been 5 arrests so far. We should add that this event, although the official part is coming to an end, there is still thousands upon thousands of supporters here. There are also hundreds and hundreds of pro-Tibetan supporters. But at this stage, there have been 5 arrests reported by the Australian police, and that took place pretty much at the start of the relay about 3 hours ago, Christy.
Yeah, it has been a relatively peaceful morning, hasn't it? Earlier, the Prime Minister of Australia warned that authorities would come down, quote, like a ton of bricks on any violent protesters. That turned out to be unnecessary. And yet, we did have the peaceful presence of a lot of pro-China demonstrators during this relay.
That's right. There have been the expectations exceeded by the supporters for the pro-Tibet rally. Around about 1,000 people expect to have got here to Canberra. But all along in Australia, there has been very clear messages coming out from the pro-Tibetan community that their message is one of peace, and they have in no way condoned any of the violence that has been happening around the torch relays in other parts of the world. And when we spoke to the head of the Australian Council just a couple of days ago, he was saying that they have been getting in touch with all the Tibetan community leaders just to reinforce the fact that this will be a peaceful rally, and likewise talking to organisers and coordinators of the counter demonstrators, the pro-Beijing people. They were hammering home the same message, and combine that with a strong police presence, but not heavy-handed. They did a lot to make sure that the two groups didn't meet face-to-face. It did happen on a couple of occasions. There were some noisy protests, there was some shouting, there were some minor scuffles. As I said, 5 people have been arrested, but all in all, given the number of people here and the passion that's on display here, particularly from the pro-China supporters, a lot of students here coming down to support the Olympic torch, given that level of passion, things have gone off reasonably smoothly, Christy.
All right, Andrew Stevens joining us live from Canberra, and the Olympic torch relay there has just wrapped up.